Okay, people, it's the 5th of August 2018. Let's look a bit at South Africa's violent, chaotic ways. We're going to look at murders. And Popo Man axes 3 young children to death. Yo, that is rough. Arrested suspect in this matter, Samuel Mado, age 43, has appeared before the magistrate's court. 3 counts of murder in the cases were postponed to the 17th of September. So they're going to check to see if he's totally insane. Man, for you to hack your 3 children to death with a panga, you have to be insane. Really. Who does stuff like that? Yo. Funny enough, every now and then this happens in South Africa. Every now and then. Shame. Missing girl 13 found murdered in Ermelo. Let's see here. Police are looking for suspects responsible for the death of a 13-year-old girl, the black girl from Wesselton, Ermelo, as well as the missing teacher, 44-year-old, from Hazyview. Oh, so there's 2. Tinfu was reported missing on the 28th of July by her mother after she had gone to a shop and did not come back home. Search for her was instituted, and subsequently her lifeless body was spotted by a passerby on the 31st of July 2018. So they raped and murdered her. Yeah, man. Happens every day in South Africa. Children being raped and murdered, especially in the black communities. They just keep on doing it. I don't know why, but they do. It's nuts. Okay, let's see here. Yo, shame. Manhunt launched, murder and robbery at Kranskop Toll Plaza. That's, I think, going from Pretoria towards the Kruger Park. Let's see here. Police in Modimolle have launched a massive manhunt for a group of suspects involved in the murder and armed robbery which occurred in the early hours on the 1st of August, 5:45 along the N1 highway in South Africa. I guess I'm wrong. I'm not sure where this is then. It is alleged that the driver of the taxi was transporting 22 passengers from Joburg to Zimbabwe, so it's going up north, along the way near Kranskop Toll Plaza, so that's just north of Pretoria probably. A group of passengers allegedly requested the driver to stop as they wanted to relieve themselves. Okay. During that process, the passengers were accosted by 4 suspects. One of them pointed a gun at them. Yeah, just random violent crime, These guys are traveling, and when they stop, some hardcore criminals see them, they just stop, pull out the gun, and that's it. The victims were then robbed of their cell phones, the undisclosed amount of cash. You can think these Zimbabweans, they are already poor, they're already displaced, they're not very happy with this. One of the passengers, in a daring attempt, allegedly grabbed the gun from one of the suspects, causing a shot to be fired, fatally wounding the passenger. Shame. Police were summoned to the scene and immediately started with the initial investigations. And the criminals were all gone. The suspects are still unknown and there is no arrests. Yep. That's the way it is. Shame. Yeah, man. Man attacked in his home, hacked with an axe in Syria. At about 3:30 in the morning on the 1st of August, a reaction unit visited a business in Syria. While driving in on his way to the guard, a foreman who stays on the premises, covered in blood, dragged him down and reported that he was attacked in his house by 3 suspects with an axe after they forced the back door to gain entry. Yo. One suspect went for him with an axe and he lifted his hands to protect his head and got chopped in the hand. The ghost squad also reacted to the call. The 3 fled as the foreman still kept on fighting them off. However, one suspect dropped his cell phone. Hopefully they can catch that bastards, really. Okay. Yeah, man. Look at that. They just went for him. That's the thing about violent crime in South Africa. They really just go for you. It's not... You can tell them, just take something, leave me alone. They just come in and try and kill you, man. And then ask questions. The freaking South African government don't allow people to protect themselves enough. Women critical after shooting incident in Vanderbijl Park. Let's see here. Women believed to be 42 years old sustained a serious injury in a shooting incident in Stevenson Street. When ER paramedics arrived at the scene, they found a woman seated in the driving seat of a vehicle close to a shop. She had sustained a gunshot wound to the head and was found to be in a serious condition. The exact circumstances surrounding the instances were not known by the paramedics. That's a shame. It would have been interesting to know what lady this is. Is this like a botched hijacking? What happened? Shame. Murder investigation. Partially burnt body discovered. Let's see here. Probably a woman that's raped or something. Some guy that's tied up and beaten to death. Maybe a farmer, politician. Police in KwaNobuhle are investigating a case of murder following the discovery of a body of an unknown male with severe burn wounds. Okay. Next to the bushes at 4th Avenue. Police are appealing to the community or any relative missing a family member to assist with the identification. That's it. That's all I have to say about it. Yo, shame. That's rough. Burned to death. That is probably the worst way you can go. Probably. Girl 18 to appear in court for fatal poisoning of her grandmother. Yo, can you believe that? Can you believe that? 18-year-old suspect is expected to appear in a court for the alleged murder of her 66-year-old grandmother. According to information available, reports suggest the 18-year-old suspect poisoned her grandmother after an argument. Wow. Murdering your grandmother over an argument. Can you believe that? People in South Africa can't talk. People in South Africa can't reason. People in South Africa can't just say, you know what, I'm walking away. They just can't. Look at that. Murdering your grandmother after an argument. Subsequent to preliminary investigation, police arrested the suspect on the same day. The Northwest Provincial Commissioner was shocked with the horrible incident. Shame. Can you believe that? Cambridge police arrests a murderer. Let's see here. Cambridge police arrested a 42-year-old man for alleged murder of a 23-year-old man. It is alleged that the deceased was fatally stabbed. In a black area. Probably at the Shebeen. Both of them were plastered or something. Woman found murdered in her home in Burgersdorp. Let's see here. SAP seeks assistance for any person that can provide information in regards to the murder in Burgersdorp. It is alleged that the husband of the deceased left his wife at their residential place in Tembisa Township, situated in the Burgersdorp, and left for work, a black area. On his arrival from the workplace the next morning, he found his wife murdered in their bedroom with cut wounds to the upper body. Shame. Okay, that's the murders. There is one more murder one, but I'll do this separately. They murdered a bunch of people in an old age home. That is rough. Okay. Now I'm depressed after all of this.